Yeah, that San Marcos police officer is alive tonight, thanks in part to a nurse who was in the right place at the right time.
Officer Claudia Cormier was badly hurt when a suspected drunk driver hit her on I-35 over the weekend. KXAN's Gary Cooper reports that nurse was not the only surprise in today's updates from police.
The chief of police in San Marcos is calling it a miracle. Saturday night before 10 p.m., Officer Claudia Cormier was responding to a call on I-35 in San Marcos when police say Neil Sheehan hit her with his Ford Expedition. Cormier lost her right leg.
She's got several surgeries that lie ahead of her to help her take care of these injuries, but she's in very good hands with her medical staff, and they're doing a great job.
As horrible as it is, something serendipitous happened that night.
One of the first people on scene to render aid to Claudia was a nurse who actually works at the hospital where she is being cared for right now. In fact, she's working on the floor where Claudia is being cared for. And she made some makeshift tourniquets out of, I think, t-shirt material, and had three makeshift tourniquets prepared and applied before our officers got there on scene.
The chief says she would not have made it without those tourniquets.
Her husband is one of our police officers as well and was on scene, so that adds a whole separate level of trauma to him and all our coworkers.
The chief says Cormier has always wanted to be a police officer and promised him this wasn't going to be the end of her career.
She's courageous, she's strong, as I mentioned, and she's probably one of the most driven individuals I've ever known.
In San Marcos, Gary Cooper, KXAN News.
Neil Sheehan, this man charged with intoxication assault on a public servant. He is from the Dallas area and is now out on bond. Police say he is cooperating with the investigation.
You heard Chief Stapp say that a tourniquet helped save Officer Cormier's life. There's a national push to teach people how to apply one. This month is actually National Stop the Bleed Month. The goal is to equip bystanders with the knowledge to stop life-threatening bleeding. Classes teach the public how to compress an injury, apply a tourniquet, and compress again if needed. There are free Stop the Bleed classes this weekend, coincidentally, at the San Marcos Hays County EMS Administrative Building.